What is up, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy AyeThatsAaron, and today we are back again with another Naruto x Boruto Ultimate Ninja Storm Connections video. And today we're going to be talking about the potential roster of the game, because you guys know when it comes to a new Naruto Storm game in any way, shape, and form, we typically get brand new characters that come along with it. So if you guys enjoy this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If you guys enjoy this kind of content, obviously just let me know. Leave your comments in the comment section and let me know what you guys want to see or think about for this video, okay? Without further ado, let's get into it, shall we? Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so after some time has passed since the trailer of the Storm Connections dropped, right? The first trailer. And I know it was very controversial, right? A lot of people said it was gas, a lot of people said it was ass. Me, I was kind of mad, but really after sitting down for about a week or some change, I was like, okay, let's be serious here. It was gas, it was just the beginning. I'm happy that it was finally confirmed, and there are a lot of things that we're probably going to be getting in this game. So basically, if you guys, have not been aware, people were basically typing because they feel as though, hey, we're just basically buying a $60 game for 2 new characters, right? And I understand why people feel like that. After Storm 4 dropped, it took a hot minute for them to release some DLC. First, it was the Road to Boruto stuff, and it really wasn't even like that. It wasn't even like anything crazy like that. It was probably, I want to say like 4 or 5 characters. And then you dropped the additional Boruto DLC that add Momoshiki and Kenshiki like a year later, and you only got them 2 characters. Yeah, I can't really blame people for saying like, yo man, like that's a miss. So for this new game, everybody's thinking that you're only getting Indra and Ashura as the only 2 characters. Me, honestly, I don't think that's the case. Anytime Naruto Storm drops a brand new game, we at least get a minimum of 20 characters. What them 20 characters are, we're not 100% sure, but I'm here to give you guys my best guesstimate, right? So right here, I found the website to the official website for Naruto Storm Connections. I'm leaving in the comment section below, and it basically gives you a brief rundown of, the characters in the game. Every single character is going to be in the game. It's in this cool little like slideshow thing, which I think is kind of clean, and it shows you the first 2 new characters on the top. You see Ashura and Indra Otsutsuki. When you press on it and see the characters that are added to the game, you see Indra and Ashura are either 2 red boxes that just says new, and the rest of them are just the rest of the roster. I know it's nothing crazy, but hear me out. Ready? So if you guys pay attention, there is a recurring theme when it comes to these Naruto games, right? And I'm gonna include Naruto Boruto Shinobi Striker as well. So for this game, I do think we're gonna get at minimum at least 10 characters, maximum at least 30, right? So I'm really guesstimating for the 20 range. So the thing about the Boruto franchise is the Boruto franchise is not fully developed yet. Yes, we have a lot of interesting characters in the realm of Boruto, but there's only a few characters that stick out that you could probably do something with, right? So we're probably talking about like Boroshiki, Kawaki, Jigen, Ishiki, Kashin Koji, Delta, Code, right? That's already 6 characters that I have off the top of my head. And of course they're going to add more characters in, but that's besides the point. Making a whole game just based off of 6 characters, and they don't really even fully say they're going to go into the Boruto story, is kind of crazy, right? So I think what's going to end up happening is we're going to get a little bit of the Boruto characters, but we're mainly going to be covering the plot points of the characters that were missed in the Storm franchise originally, back in Naruto's generation, right? So prime example is Naruto the Boruto Shinobi Striker. When the game first came out, the first few seasons of DLC was just rehashing characters that wasn't really added in the game, right? I know you probably think like Aaron, but they developed the game really crappy, like. But hear me out though, it's not too crazy if you really think about it, right? Even after a certain point, we kept getting like the same characters. Like, okay, we got Hokage Naruto and Baryon Naruto. They're not the same character, but they technically are the same character. You just have a mode and you have a form, 2 different forms as your ultimate, right? Same thing for the Sasuke's. Same thing for the War Arc versions of the characters. You have War Arc Naruto, Sasuke, Sakura. Then you have the base game Naruto, Sasuke, Sakura, and so on and so forth. So for Naruto's connections, I think what it is they finally have the rights to the Boruto characters, right? And the problem with Storm 4 was that they only had the rights to the Boruto movie characters. That's why we didn't get anything crazy like Konohamaru or you know that kid in the tuning exam that kind of looked like Killer B that we found in the story, or Shikadai. They only had the rights to the Naruto, the Boruto movie, so that was it. Now they finally have the trademark and the license to be able to use some Boruto characters, but like I said, I think they're going to be tackling some old characters, right? So I already list off the characters that I see them having for the Boruto side. Now let me explain to you guys why I think it's going to be in the Naruto, like the Naruto side, the Shippuden era. So the easiest one that I see them making as characters in the game is gonna be the new 5 Kage, right? Daryu's in the game, is already in the game. I doubt they're gonna give him a whole new moveset, but they already got Daryu in the game. They already have Chojuro. Oh, they don't have Chojuro yet. I can see Chojuro being a character. I can see I don't remember her name. The Tsukage's granddaughter. I see her being a character as well. You got my boy Gaara, Adult Gaara already in there, and Adult Naruto's already going to be in there. Now, with Adult Gaara, I kind of am sad that they kind of rehashed the same character. They just gave him skin. So I hope he's his own character. Obviously, I think the 5 Kage are going to be in the game. The new 5 Kage are going to be in the game. They're too big of characters to be neglected and ignored, and their moveset has a lot of potential to be really one of the greatest things out there, right? And I know the game probably doesn't have too much information on what they could do with them, but at the same time, they made up a whole moveset for my girl Kushina. They didn't have enough information on Kushina, but they were able to make her a character. I think that they could be able to put that same skill set and that same energy into developing some of the Kage that just aren't in the game, right? The next thing I want to discuss is back in Naruto Generations, when we had the full roster of characters, we also had support only characters, and a lot of people were kind of upset because you can only select them as supports. You couldn't play with them unless you did a specific glitch, then you were able to play with them. But mainly the support characters, where I'm putting them up on screen, you had like Daryu, Seed, Chojuro, Ayo, the Tsukage's guards. You had, I can't even remember the other dudes that guarded Danzo. You had Kurenai, Shizune, Anko, and the Sound Ninja 4, right? And a lot of people had a problem with that because they're like, yo, why are they only support-only characters? It was kind of a disappointment that they made them only support-only characters. But here's the thing about it, though. Almost that, like, over half of that roster became playable characters. And I know what you're thinking, like, Aaron, like, really did a lot become playable characters. Really, the only ones that became playable characters was Darui and then the Sound Ninja 4. So it was a good chunk. And since Chojuro and the Tsukage's granddaughter are Kage, like I just mentioned, I see them being playable characters as well. And my boy Ayo, I don't know how to pronounce his name. He didn't really do that much in the Shippuden era. But again, I feel like they could make up some stuff from whenever it comes to the war. And on top of that, I can see them really taking a lot of inspiration from how he is in the Boruto era. In the Boruto era, he was using them scientific ninja tools and shooting out the disc and use a machine gun. Like, I think that'd be really, I could really see that being something. Sound Ninja 4, same deal. Support only characters, and they were made into full-fledged characters. They already have the models, and they already have some of their combos. Because if you chose them as a support, sometimes they'll do like assist combos with you. And so it was like a little bit of a combo, nothing crazy. And they already have the ninjutsus down. So it just kind of makes you think like, man, like they could easily pick that up and, you know, make these into characters. Which I honestly do see them doing. Now, the only ones out of this whole roster that I could really see being characters would be C, Anko, Kurenai, and maybe, just maybe, I could see Danzo's aides being characters, but I'm not fully believing. They're not really that important. But I would have to give it to Anko and Kurenai. I do think those characters have the highest chances of being actual official characters in the game because, like I said, they're very important characters in the anime, and they were wholeheartedly slept on, and we could probably get some out of it. Another characters that I could probably see them add, since you know for some reason the Naruto franchise focuses heavily on war arc characters. So another war arc character that I can see being, two war arc characters I can see being added into the game would be Ginkaku and Kinkaku. I think they would be a great addition to the game, just solely because of the fact that like they were such a big, crucial like thing in the story. You know what I'm saying? And like with the Jinchuriki, the tail beasts, they didn't really get that much screen time for them to have their own movesets, but they were made up for them. I think Ginkaku and Kinkaku would be able to be a great addition to the game. True, I think you'll probably have to copy some things from Naruto and Killer Bee, but at the same time, though, you would really come out with something clean. Because, like, think about it, man. Like you have two characters that that stayed inside the Nine Tails, ate its insides, and gained the powers of Nine Tails. It would be different if they were filler characters, but like they were wholeheartedly characters. Like, I think that joke would be clear. Now, another character that I can see being added in the game is Zetsu. A lot of people wanted Zetsu as a character. He's more of a reconnaissance kind of character to me, so I don't really see Zetsu being added as a character. But at the same time, though, hey, we can only dream. It kind of makes sense. It's kind of odd that like most of the Akatsuki were added into the game, and not my boy Zetsu. Like, if you really think about it, every single Akatsuki member was added into the game except for Zetsu. Now, they could probably do some cool like gimmick, you know, with integrating him with Kaguya maybe, but I think that'll be a pretty nice little ad that they would do there for him. Zetsu would be a nice choice. Another character that I could also be seen added in the game is Hagoromo. A lot of you guys are probably like, why Hagoromo? He'll probably be too OP. At the same time, though, Indra and Ashura are technically a little OP too, but they probably dumbed down their abilities so they can be able to play in the game. Hagoromo wouldn't be too crazy. Like I said, they have made characters before in the past where it's like, hey, you know, this guy hasn't done much, but let's just slap him in there, right? Because I think that'd be pretty cool. And finally, the last character that I can think of, I don't know his name, but he was in the anime for sure. It was that one guy whenever Boruto and Sasuke went back in the past, and he had that fishing rod or whatever. You know what I'm talking about? And they said that he was like one of the deadliest characters in the game, characters in the verse, and you know, all that stuff. I think he'll be pretty cool. I can see him giving off like a puppet master kind of vibe. I think that'd be pretty clean. But you know, me throwing him in there is just like me just getting my hopes up. Like, I know I probably won't see anything crazy out of him. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, and obviously adult Konohamaru will be probably added in the game as well, because he's a given. Like, it's adult Konohamaru. Like, how can you not have him in the game? Because I'm pretty sure he's in a Boruto DLC, and you get to fight against him. So yeah. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, so that is my thoughts on who's going to be added into the game. Please let me know you guys' thoughts and opinions. I know a lot of people have a different kind of wish list on who's going to be added in the game and who's not. I'm going to put the link in the description of the video so you guys can constantly see who's being added to the game whenever they drop updates and videos and stuff like that. It's just a simple click of the link. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing crazy. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Your boy Aaron is going to start trying to live stream on Twitch, twitch.tv/AyeThatsAaron. And I'm about to be playing the Storm Trilogy and Storm 4 on PS4. We're going to try to host some more tournaments so we can have some dope-ass rewards. And I want to get into the swing of things so whenever Storm Connections drop, we are in there. We are in there. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If you guys enjoy this kind of content, obviously let me know. And until next time, peace out.